Hey everybody, this is Nate Tate, and it's Medicare season. You probably got to this video through an email I send to everyone who has asked to be on my Medicare email list. If you don't want to be on the list anymore, no worries. There's a link in the email through which you can unsubscribe. My goal is to send only 1 or 2 emails a year and only with helpful information. Towards that end, today I'll be talking about Medicare changes and what you need to review and why, how to set an appointment with me, what information I'll need in order to be prepared with your options, actions you might want to take to help make medical care more affordable, one of which both President Trump and President Biden agreed on, and lastly I'll share some highlights from my 2021. And by the way, if you have any friends or family who you think could use my help, I'm happy to do so, but per Medicare regulations I am not allowed to reach out to them. You can give them my phone number or email address and then they can reach out to me. Additionally, if you want to host me at your church, social club, sports club, anything like that, I'm happy to present to those groups as well. That's a different process. But nonetheless, diving in, first off, what changes have happened with the overall Medicare program? This year, not many. Currently, the government hasn't announced any changes to the Medicare Part B premium, so that's something I think we're all happy to hear. The main changes are the usual ones. Medicare Advantage plans and standalone prescription drug plans are changing as they always do. If you have a Medicare supplement plan, also known as Medigap, and you want to stick with it, then we only need to review your standalone drug plan. A gentleman that I work with and who gave me permission to share this decided to stick with his 2020 plan for 2021 without doing a review to see if it would continue to be a good fit. And unfortunately for him, it wasn't. A medication that the plan covered very well last year wasn't covered so well this year, and he didn't catch it until after the open enrollment period ended. That wound up costing him a couple $1,000s that it didn't need to. Now, if you have a Medicare Advantage plan, we not only want to check how the 2022 options are going to cover your medications, but we also need to make sure that your doctors are still in network, and if all things are equal, which plan's medical and ancillary benefits will best fit your needs. So to set an appointment with me to go over these things, go to the scheduling app from my email or in the details of this video. You'll be able to see my available times and choose the one that works best for you. Please put down whether you would like to meet in person, via Zoom, or just have a phone call. I want to make sure that you're comfortable with whatever setting that is available. To help me prepare for your meeting, please send me the name of your preferred pharmacy and a list of your medication. On that list, I'll need the name of each medication, the dosage amount, and the number that you take per day. If we're reviewing a Medicare Advantage plan, please also send me the names of any doctors or hospitals you want to have in network. And that's everything I'll need to prepare for an appointment. Regarding action steps to help make healthcare more affordable, here's a step that people of all political affiliations would agree with, and it's price transparency. When we go out to eat or go shopping, the prices are known in advance. My medium coffee costs the same as your medium coffee. And I think we'd all like healthcare to work the same way, with costs that are both upfront and equal. And this has been realized in the price transparency rule. It turns out that both President Trump and President Biden agreed on this, and that Trump passed it and Biden upheld it. The price transparency rule officially went into effect on January 21st of this year, but a recent report shows that only about 6% of hospitals are complying with these requirements. So this is your action step. Call your representative, call your senator, and tell them to add consequences to the hospitals and insurance companies who aren't following this rule. While you're on the phone with your elected officials, you might also ask them what their plans are to safeguard and replenish the Medicare and Social Security trust funds. Currently, the Old Age Survivors Insurance Fund is able to pay scheduled benefits only through 2033. That date keeps getting moved up. Not that we're just moving closer to it, but it's moving closer to us. So it would be good to learn what their plan is, or seek to replace them with someone willing to make a plan. Lastly, for a personal update, my wife and I went to Portugal. Our trip was initially planned for 2020, but COVID kept that dream at bay until this last August. Portugal was very beautiful, it was a lot of fun, and it was also budget friendly as well. That's all for this video. Feel free to reach out to me with any questions, thoughts, concerns, and for help, of course. Have a fantastic day.